Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your April tarot forecast. Welcome to eclipse season. We have a very strong eclipse in your sign. This is big opportunities for change. You have an Ace of Cups here, so there could be new relationships or job offers. It's just like a whole new start, which is beautiful, but there's an overall energy here of you feeling exhausted. Now, it could be that you're mentally exhausted. I feel like a lot of you are maybe also like physically exhausted. It's like your mind, your body, your energy field is releasing and purging a lot of old shit. So it's like when you're letting go, clearing, it really is a big opportunity for you to just take more time for yourself to slow down, chill out, and just rest. Because I feel like you've been maybe working really hard lately, or you've been working on yourself a lot or whatever, but there's this overall physical, like your body feels kind of drained. So I would just suggest taking a break when you can, however you can. There's a lot of sort of like mental gymnastics happening, and I feel like maybe you don't know what you want to be investing into moving forward. I don't think that you need all of the answers right now. What is more important is that you're identifying what you don't want. Now, I say that because we have Mercury retrograding in your sign. I have a free survival guide that you can find on my website. I'll try to tag it on this post also, so you can just download it. It's really helpful, letting you know how to navigate this experience. So there's a few major things happening in your sign right now, okay? So if you have Aries in your chart, maybe it's your Sun, Moon, Rising, even your Venus or your Mars placement, it's just like you're gonna be feeling a lot of activation for the next while. So we have Mercury retrograding in your sign. We also have the North Node in your sign, which is really good. It's really supportive for expansion, abundance, growth, opportunities, but the node, that is a point where the eclipses happen. So that means that we also have the eclipses happening in your sign. Eclipses bring a lot of profound change, a lot of new information, a lot of last minute cancellations, changes, and surprises. It also is a time for you to really let the last 6 months of information settle, is what I'm hearing. So it's like maybe the last 6 months, or even longer, you've been really starting to see things from a new perspective, which is beautiful. That's good. So if you're noticing that your perspective is shifting on relationships, people, projects, how you show up in the world, it's like that is a good thing. That is a good sign. What can be challenging is when you start to notice things differently, how you're feeling, how you maybe don't really want to be connected to certain people or companies or whatever. And then it's time for you to do something. So now you're noticing, shit, I feel different about this situation, which means I need to show up differently and I need to adjust my path, which means if you've established your foundation on this old situation or with this older person that you're now feeling like, ugh, I don't want to continue working with you. I don't want to continue being in a relationship with you. I don't want to continue living my life like that. That's a good thing. But when you start to make the changes, you have to like destroy that old foundation. And that feels a little bit challenging because everything that you feel comfortable with or a lot of fears start to come up. So it's like, it's a little bit of a challenging time, but what will bring you back to yourself, what will bring you back to joy is giving yourself time to go out and explore new things. I feel like you should be trying to either meet some new people, or you're gonna find that new people start to show up in your life and they are like an example of what you want to create for yourself, or they are inviting you into a new paradigm. They are inviting you into a new vibration. And I would say, yes, go for it, take the offer, because this Mercury retrograde, you're gonna notice that things, people, temptations from the past, they start to show up, but at the same time, you have an opportunity, especially with this eclipse season, to like this Ace of Cups. And this is the perfect example, oh my God. So we have the Page of Cups, oh my God, and you have the Devil here reversed. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. Just hold on for a second. So this Ace of Cups, this is the new start. This Ace of Cups is the new start. This is the new relationship. This is the new friendship. This is the new opportunity. This is the new gut feeling that you want to follow because you have that small voice in the back of your head telling you, you deserve more, try something new, break this habit or whatever. So it's like, that's what this Ace of Cups is, okay? New, eclipse, new start. And it's a North Node eclipse in your sign. So the North Node is fate and destiny. It's the direction that you're supposed to head in to follow your life path, to follow your soul's journey, which means you will find more flow, better connections, deeper relationships, more abundance and expansion because you are in flow with your life mission, so to speak. So Ace of Cups, okay? The Ace of Cups is leading you to that. At the same time, you have that Mercury retrograde temptation. That's this. So it's like you can take this new Ace of Cups. It's beautiful. It's shiny, like God, the universe is bringing it to you. Or you can have these other temptations. See how this person is all dressed up? They're all razzle dazzle. But really that is a dirty ass cup because there's a fish in it. So like, why, when you have a fresh, clean, available cup that is leading you to more abundance and expansion, like an Ace of Cups, why would you go back to this old shit? This is a lie. This is the universe trying to test you, so to speak. It's not really a test because we always have the choice, but it's more about like, which timeline do you want to be involved in? This new upgraded one, or do you want to go back into this old shit? So that can be showing up like your old habits, belief systems, self-limiting beliefs, how you've been speaking to yourself, or you accepting an offer that's not paying you properly, it's less than you deserve, or whatever. So it's like, this is how that sort of like sneaky energy shows up and it tempts you, oh, come back, or like go back into this like party lifestyle, go back into this old toxic cycle, this old toxic relationship, or whatever. So just like the choice is yours. Now, with this devil reversed, oh my God, and the Justice card here, bitch. And the Sun, like the Sun is saying you have all of this opportunity, this illumination, this expansion available to you. But that opportunity for expansion is only available when you say no to this bullshit, okay? Like the devil is what keeps you stuck. So those old cycles, toxic people, connections, relationships, projects, whatever. So when the devil is reversed, it's breaking free from those chains that keep you stuck in these old situations. So you are the only person who can actually break yourself free. Now, this is what's amazing, okay? Because this is the Libra energy, and this is reversed because we are now leaving that old Libra toxic cycle. And what does that mean? So the South Node is in Libra. We just passed a Libra full moon eclipse. You should, especially because you are on that eclipse axis. So one side is Aries, which is you. The other side is Libra, okay? So the Libra energy is what we are clearing. This card represents that karma coming to close. We are wrapping it up and we are getting rid of that old cycle. If you didn't watch the eclipse workshop, go watch it after this, okay? It's pay what you can. You can pay $1, I don't care, but don't waste this energy. You need to clear this shit. You need to break these toxic cycles, okay? This is about you completing karmic ties and connections that keep you stuck in relationships to things around you. So maybe it's also your relationship to drinking, maybe it's your relationship to food, to sex, to shopping. Maybe it's just how you show up and you're always just like people pleasing and like watering yourself down to prioritize them and not prioritizing yourself. So it's like, that's the old shit that needs to go. When we start to clear that out, you have these other opportunities coming, and that is going to lead to a lot of abundance, okay? That's going to lead you to a lot of expansion and abundance. But what's really important is that the level of discomfort that some of you will be experiencing for the next, I'm actually hearing 6 weeks, and that is actually around the same time that Mercury will finish his retrograde in about 6 weeks, because there's also a post-shadow period. Like, this can feel uncomfortable because your foundation, your old beliefs, your old habits, they're all being challenged so that you can release them and establish yourself in a new way. The North Node does not fuck around, okay? When the North Node was in Gemini, my sign, my online business exploded. My quote unquote rise to visibility happened or whatever. It's like now I have over 1 million people in all of my channels. Now we're making like so much money and we're donating and we've established this like amazing space that I've built in Portugal. It's like my entire life changed. So that is what is available to you right now. We are working with this energy for the next year. The nodes will change in January 2025. That means that you have until January 2025 to work with the North Node in your sign. You should also watch the Node workshop because you, of all people, will be mostly influenced. Like you will have the top influence from this North Node in your sign. And that is literally an opportunity for you to change your entire life. So don't waste this energy. Go and watch the eclipse workshop. I would also download for free that Mercury retrograde guide so you know what to do, and just go to my website, find something that's helpful. I promise you something will help. This is also an amazing time to do the cord cutting, okay? I love you, Aries. Keep it together, bitch. Like you've got this. Happy birthday. You are moving through a new chapter, but yes, when you are birthing a new self, it's uncomfortable. Like imagine giving birth to an actual baby. It's like, they're not just like, oh, and the baby just pops out. No, the mom's like, ah, get this fucking thing out of me. It's like, that's you right now, okay? So I love you. Go take a workshop. I will help you. I promise, okay? I love you. And send this to a friend. Share it on your Instagram story. These are free. I show up literally every month for you for the last like 3-4 years. Like, send this to a friend. Share it on your Instagram. Show me some love, okay? I love you. Go watch a workshop. Seriously.